The entire process flows like a massive mechanical river. From soil to sealed bags, an enormous network of machines takes control. These systems are not designed for small batches or slow operations. They are built for scale. Thousands upon thousands of potatoes move through this industrial ecosystem every hour, forming a continuous automated stream. Inside these facilities, production never sleeps. Belts move, drums rotate, water circulates, conveyors vibrate. Everything works together in a synchronized mechanical rhythm. The goal is simple but monumental. Move entire harvests from the field to storage with maximum speed, efficiency, and precision. It all begins long before the factory. Mass-scale potato production begins in the fields. Farms are carefully engineered for mechanized farming. Perfectly aligned rows stretch across hundreds of acres. Every detail of these fields is designed for efficiency. Spacing, soil, irrigation, and planting patterns are optimized for one purpose: allow massive harvesting machines to operate smoothly. When harvest season arrives, the scale becomes extraordinary. Machines the size of small houses roll slowly across the land. Modern potato harvesters are among the most advanced. These enormous vehicles can lift dozens of tons of potatoes every hour. Their work begins beneath the soil. Wide lifting blades slide under the earth, raising entire sections of soil and potatoes together. Instead of digging aggressively, the machines work carefully. Potatoes are delicate crops. Too much impact can bruise them, damaging their quality. Engineers design these machines to treat the harvest gently. As the lifted soil moves upward, it enters a system of vibrating conveyors and chain belts. Here, the real mechanical choreography begins. The shaking motion causes soil to crumble away. Potatoes roll forward across the chain system. Dirt falls back into the field. Stones, plant debris, and unwanted material are separated along the way. Inside the harvester, multiple cleaning stages operate simultaneously. Rollers spin, screens filter debris. Rubber belts guide the crop. Despite huge volumes, everything moves with careful control. The potatoes are constantly in motion, yet protected from damage. Large harvesters move slowly across the rows, but they never stop. Their speed may appear calm, but the output is enormous. Every minute, hundreds of kilograms of potatoes enter the machine. The flow never breaks. From the lifting blades to the conveyor chains, the system is designed for uninterrupted harvesting. As soil falls away and debris is removed, the potatoes travel deeper inside the machine. Eventually, they reach one of the most important components of the entire harvesting process, the holding tank. Modern harvesters contain huge onboard tanks capable of holding several tons of potatoes. These tanks act as temporary storage reservoirs. They allow harvesting to continue even when transportation is unavailable. But when the tanks become full, another carefully synchronized step begins. The harvester pulls alongside a tractor, pulling a massive trailer, and without stopping, unloading begins. A long unloading elevator extends outward from the harvester. Within seconds, a steady stream of potatoes begins pouring into the trailer. The transfer happens while both machines continue moving through the field. This synchronized motion eliminates downtime. Harvesters never stop digging. Trailers never stop receiving. The supply chain stays in constant motion. Trailer after trailer fills with freshly harvested potatoes. Once loaded, the trucks begin their journey. The trucks begin their journey to the next stage of the operation, the processing facility. At the factory, scale becomes even more impressive. Truckloads of potatoes arrive continuously throughout the day. Each vehicle carries several tons of freshly harvested crop. The trucks back up to enormous receiving stations. Large hydraulic systems tilt the trailers. Thousands of potatoes cascade downward into gigantic receiving hoppers. From here, the industrial washing process begins. Inside the facility, massive conveyor belts pull the potatoes from the receiving hopper and feed them into the cleaning line. These conveyors are wide and durable, designed to carry enormous loads without slowing down. The potatoes move forward in dense streams. From above, it looks like a flowing river of produce. This river flows directly toward the first cleaning stage, the water flume. The water flume is essentially a long, tank-like channel filled with circulating water. Powerful pumps create a steady current. As potatoes enter the flume, they begin to float. This floating motion is important. Instead of scraping across metal surfaces, the potatoes glide smoothly through the water. The current gently moves them forward while loosening soil from their skins. Dirt sinks, debris is filtered away. Meanwhile, the potatoes rise toward the surface and continue drifting forward. This stage removes the majority of soil from the harvest. But the cleaning process is far from finished. After the flume, the potatoes enter enormous rotating cylinders known as washing drums. These drums are lined with textured internal surfaces. As the drum slowly turns, thousands of potatoes tumble inside. High-pressure water jets spray from multiple angles. The combination of rotation and water pressure scrubs every surface. The drums are designed for continuous flow. Fresh potatoes enter at one end. Clean potatoes exit from the other. Meanwhile, dirt and small stones escape through openings along the bottom. Separate waste systems carry the debris away. The entire process happens without interruption. Once cleaned, the potatoes move into the grading and sorting section. These machines can stretch across an entire room. The potatoes travel over vibrating platforms and rolling bar graders. The bars are spaced at precise intervals. Small potatoes drop through the early gaps. Medium potatoes fall later. Large potatoes continue traveling farther down the line. This simple mechanical design creates extremely accurate size separation. Every potato ends up in the correct category. And the machines do this while processing many tons per hour. The mechanical rhythm never slows. After sorting, potatoes flow onto massive buffer conveyors. These belts are extremely wide, sometimes several meters across. Their purpose is to prevent congestion in the production line. They gather thousands of potatoes and redistribute them evenly. The sound in this area is unmistakable. A deep industrial rumble fills the room. Metal frames vibrate, rubber belts glide, and thousands of potatoes move together in synchronized motion. Despite all the automation, one final stage still involves human workers. Before packaging, the potatoes undergo a final visual inspection. Workers examine the flow of potatoes. They remove damaged or irregular pieces. Some stations also perform a light polishing step. The result is a clean, uniform appearance. Only then do the potatoes continue toward packaging. From this point forward, the processing pathway can diverge depending on the final product. Some potatoes are destined for fresh markets. Others will become fries, chips, or processed foods. But every pathway begins with the same industrial infrastructure. For fresh potatoes, the process remains relatively simple. They are sorted by size and directed toward automated packaging systems. Robotic packers prepare them for shipping. Packaging operates at astonishing speed. High-capacity weighing machines divide bulk potatoes into precise quantities. 5-kilogram bags, 10-kilogram bags, 25-kilogram sacks. Each batch is measured with exact accuracy. Automated bagging stations grab empty bags, fill them, seal them, and label them in seconds. The finished bags then move to robotic palletizing systems. Large robotic arms stack them with perfect alignment. Pallet after pallet forms rapidly. Each stack is tightly shrink-wrapped for stability. Once wrapped, the pallets are transported by autonomous forklifts. These driverless machines move quietly through the facility. They carry the pallets into massive storage warehouses. These warehouses are enormous climate-controlled structures. Towering storage racks stretch multiple stories high. Temperature and humidity are carefully controlled to maintain freshness. Every pallet is tracked by digital inventory systems. The supply chain remains precise and efficient from start to finish. Throughout the entire system, one thing stands out above all else: scale. Every machine in this operation is designed not merely to handle potatoes, but to move oceans of them. From harvesting to washing, sorting, packaging, and storage, the process never truly stops. Instead, it flows continuously. like a giant mechanical river carrying millions of potatoes from the soil to the shelves of supermarkets around the world. A seamless industrial journey powered by engineering, automation, and relentless efficiency.